teams will be just yet, but one thing we do know, partner, whoever makes it through to the end of the gauntlet ahead has truly earned a spot in this year's Super Bowl.
It's really what the regular season does. It gets you battle-tested before you take the field in these playoffs, where it's win or pack your bags. When we saw these guys in Week 1, neither of them were Super Bowl ready. But watching them now, I think both have a real shot at winning it all. They're gritty, they're tough, and they're ready for this moment.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Chiefs, staking the field for their first drive of the game. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Kate, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. It is caught left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. To throw Mahomes. Cut by Hunt. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Back to the well again. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. They give it to him again. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
First time he made it wasn't the first time, but when I really watched
Butker on now to kick this one away.
It was when we made the Super Bowl. It was that
short kick gathered in at the 15. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They're led out by someone amidst their second act as an NFL QB. He was a second-rounder back in 2013, Geno Smith.
When Geno Smith won Comeback Player of the Year, it was really hard to find another comp. You know, the NFL, we love to always compare and contrast guys from different eras or project them moving forward. But there just were not many stories like Geno Smith, who just waited and persevered a decade in the NFL before he flourished. But what came to life finally was just the arm strength, the accuracy, the playmaking ability that was there at West Virginia, and it just took some time and maybe a little love from Pete Carroll at that time to really elevate his confidence and elevate his game.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. New set of downs for him from the 46. Action on first down. Connects on the crosser. Running in the red zone. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They've set set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. That one right down the middle. And the Patriots respond with 7 of their own to return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Mahomes back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They have 3rd down and 8. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Here's the New England touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Now he takes it. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. New set of downs for him at the 38. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. First down throw, Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Mahomes was drafted to the Detroit Tigers.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
But you're not mad if you end the game with only 1 touchdown.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8.
Maybe 3 touchdowns.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39.
Oh my God, we just rolled through.
Has it downfield working the left. They pick up 20 yards there. That's a New England first down.
The best game of his life.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you're telling the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
So disrespectful.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Patriots driving for a score and a halftime lead. 2nd and 10 now. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll try and throw it here. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away.
Honestly, if we
He's going to field this at the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Wilson's got it. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Now it's Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. This is reeled in by Wilson. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Back to the air, Mahomes. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's the one back on the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Up and good from Blankenship. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
This taken from the 12. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they've got a little over 30 seconds to work with. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he...
What's his... He's an 82, man. He's not even... 86 speed, he shouldn't be moving like that.
Gain and a first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Pass play on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. We'll set it down for him at the 38. Throwing from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll stick with the ground game here. Room to work at the 35. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. That's the half in this opening round AFC postseason matchup. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there.
But first, let's remind everyone what we've got coming up in tomorrow's action in the AFC. We've got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders matching up with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Not Juju. Brown, Le'Veon Bell. Did they have TJ? Was TJ Watt that good yet? I don't know. I don't have as much ball knowledge as I do in football.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Although, I'm more...
This is taken in at the 13. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriots offense out there to start this 3rd quarter. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Gets it through the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I mean, obviously you care for him.
Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Looking to the air here. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Dropping back to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. Touchdown, New England. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had to look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. His return starts at the 5. His return makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs returning their offense and this running back to the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Looking to throw Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs bring it back to even. Butker on now to kick this one away.
Mahomes only lost 2 games.
On the return, here's Jones. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Patriots back on offense, led out by Geno Smith.
He went 72.
And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like...
Yeah, Tom. Just summarize it for us.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
I'm actually going to watch.
Throwing it to start this drive. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually. So 2nd down coming up. Looking for a throw here. He's got it to him yet again.
He just released. What's his release? Like, they know.
And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. That one splits the uprights.
What's his release? Oh wait, oh shit! It's an 84. How? All right, let me look at our DBs weren't that bad, were they? Yo, I swear they were not this bad. Right? Like, why are we getting burnt like that?
Break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Got first down from the 31. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. He's got it at the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win.
I didn't even see that guy.
It's Chiefs football, and their season will be over if they don't erase this deficit.
Hey, but we got our pick back, so.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Back-to-back carries here. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I wouldn't even
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. He's back to throw. Oh, he got it. Intercepted on the goal line. Picked out by Richie Green. He pays the price for the interception. Big hit brings it into that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I'm trying to promise you. We just literally have not been able to stop us. Us stopping him was
They'll throw it.
literally
It is caught left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. First down, ball at the 36.
Come on, defense. If you were to ever amount up to
Here's the handoff. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Right up the gut. And again, he can't manage anything. Defense all over him at the line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
All right, defense.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead. 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Here he is to throw. Bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds to freeze the clock. The deep shot pays off for a big chunk of yards. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Setting up to pass. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here.
And we're going for 2.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here are the Chiefs facing a massive 2-point try.
Please, Tyreek.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Getting out to his left. And this is caught. Oh, he gets the 2 points, and with those, they've got the late lead.
Let's go. Kareem Hunt. Man. Oh, my God. As he getting hit on the, well, I don't know if he was on the move. He set his feet because I saw him.
They didn't come here today to play for no overtime, Brock. They didn't come here today to come away with a tie. They came here for the W, baby. And that 2-point conversion has them now moments away from that.
So many factors go into a big decision like that, Kate. You got to separate the emotion of it. You got to look at where your team is. And ultimately, who do you trust the most? In these huge decisions, time and again, it's all about trust to me. And this staff, well, they put the trust in that offense to go deliver, and boy, did they ever.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap. 1st and 10, looking to throw. This is for the roll game. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs.
I would be louder.
And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games.
Rookie season.
With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.
It's just the start, too. It is literally just the start. Although, what's his name? This guy had the greatest game of his fucking life. 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. Although they didn't really run the ball much. That was a good-ass game, chat. I can't believe it. That was insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. That's how insane that was, chat. But we did it. We're moving on. Oh. Man, that was a crazy game. I didn't think we were going to win that, if I'm being honest. Now it's 2 more games. Should we win this one, we make the Super Bowl. Are we going against Phillip Rivers, right? Yeah. You know what? Let's go get it. Let's go after it.
brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
Legends,
and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Chargers coming up next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA. As you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
Yeah, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is no question. With players, they want that #1 seed, they want that bye, and they want to be sitting on their couch during the wild card round watching everybody else beat each other up. You factor in that rest. You factor in getting your legs back under you and getting some guys back, maybe who were out some previous weeks, and you're playing in front of your home crowd. That's every team's dream to start the season, and it's exactly what we got here.
So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They'll be let out by their rookie quarterback taken in the 3rd round of this past April's draft.
That's so crazy.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But Mike, he wants to take his team to the championship round next week. He's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to be getting ready for the offseason.
A gain there of 27 yards.
Beautiful. Yeah, it just was screaming to me.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a carry for Hunt. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact drawing the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They go play action with Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down. To throw is Mahomes. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On the ground, this is Hunt. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A return coming from the 14. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and with that comes a lot of pressure. If he's going to lead his team to the championship game, he has to stay level-headed through this chaos, because if he's able to do that here, I really like their chances of playing next Sunday.
Who's in right now? Never heard of him.
And 7. Shotgun now for Jones. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's his first round of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 7-0 is our score.
But if it's not bad enough,
and we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this.
Coming back. Matter of fact. Broken ribs. There's no way he does.
Line for first down and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll work his way down to about the 41. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. 3rd and 9. Play action now. It's Jones. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's the tight end Henry in motion. On first down, Jones. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Christian with 2 sacks.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Definitely impossible.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the...
Shit, he's not in.
It's first and goal.
Okay, we got that.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Jones. He pulls it in around the 5. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. It's the tight end Henry in motion.
So I can see better.
Jones now on 3rd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Chargers. Extra point attempt. Still to come. He's got it. And the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. makes the play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They face second down and 7. Mahomes back to the left side, caught by Kelsey. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he will score. Touchdown, KC. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
I wouldn't say he's not a cop.
The extra point is up and through. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The Chargers offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. Quick throw, taken in. A big hole. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
Make the quarterback.
Jones now on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Now Jones. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
2 sacks.
Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. So Jim Harbaugh will make the move for the field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. And the defense has it. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Hill brought in motion. Mahomes on 1st down. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where it was the home team who were able to hold serve and get a victory in their stadium.
Yo, if we make it to the AFC
The Steelers needed a strong finish, and they got it. As the victory there caps off a 12-5 regular season.
You beat Tom Brady by 1 point. On a 2-point.
Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. The Chargers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw is Jones. That is left side and taken in by Allen. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now a play fake. Jones gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down is Jones. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now a give up the middle. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Throwing is Jones on third down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short and sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Chiefs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Open man is Kelsey. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big play for KC. It's a gain of 34. First down throw, Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again. A pickup there of 13. And the Chiefs have a first down. They put Kelsey in motion. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Here's a run. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
You're going to dominate regardless.
The return starts at the 13. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. And a good run there to get them 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. First and 10.
We don't watch the first step of 16 if
It's the tight end Henry in motion. On first and 10, here's Jones. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Jones now on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. On second down, here's Jones. There's going to be... Oh, and he's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop?
That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. This will be returned from the 6. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense about ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's 2nd and 6. Hill brought in motion. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's a run with Hunt. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
We're taking Mahomes out. The one that
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
One more first down. That's key.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. To him on first down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
I'm going to throw it right here.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side. In the hands of Hill.
That's him.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. The try the right side this time. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, they've got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike. So
like
long, everybody.
If Phillips didn't get hurt. Got Mahomes doing twins. Touchdowns, but he had less yards and less completions. Well, I mean, it's a good game from him. Like, if your backup comes in and has a game like that, you're not mad about it. You know? Oh yeah, he did run the ball. I don't know why they did that. Let's look at receiving yards. Kelsey, 125. No touchdowns, but he had 125 regardless. Hill had a touchdown. Allen had a touchdown. I mean, like, it looks good, man. Alright, let's see who we're playing. Pittsburgh. Okay, so we've had, I would say, the hardest matchups. We've had literally the 2 seed, the 1 seed, and the 3 seed. So, I mean, and then the Eagles versus the Seahawks. I don't know who I don't want to play. It'd probably be, well, let's look. I mean, they're not terrible. Their defense is scary, but I'm not really scared of their offense. Whereas we go to the Seahawks, they have Bobby Wagner, Russell Wilson, you know, Bam Bam Cam. Like, this is a scary defense. let's just look at the ratings for their defensive players. 99, 98, 92, 86. I'm a little scared, you know, but that's okay. We haven't even made the Super Bowl yet, and we don't even know who we'd play if we did. So what I'm gonna do is play the full game, and we're gonna Ben's Roethlisberger. This offense is scary.
It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Pittsburgh. It's the Chiefs and the Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
Surely
it's the
playing.
NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we'll close another Sunday of football with a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right.
Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Hewitt. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this building. There is so much pomp and circumstance that comes with this game. Winning the conference title is a major achievement for a franchise, no question. But you and I both know this, Kate. This isn't the trophy they've spent all season thinking about. It's not the ultimate prize, but it is just a step on the way to what they've been focused on all season long. Only one of these two teams is going to take that step and get that shot for the biggest trophy of all in this league, that Lombardi trophy.
So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. When you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. What a hit, he gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. He's going to throw this one. Finds him on the crossing route. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. It's a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Hand off to the back. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Fights off the pressure. Breaks the tackle, still go. Will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Why do I?
One after up and good from Boswell.
Why do I play this?
And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
I can't fathom.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
What you think?
Starting from the 5. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on it. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. Trying again, following the set. Trying again, he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He beams one deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game.
Right.
Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs.
Go, Chris. Go, Chris. Go, Chris. Go, Chris.
And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping off that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Chris Jones hitting that shit.
Butker to try the point after.
Well, that must up for the offense.
No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7.
Not on mine.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go.
You don't run the ball after.
Throwing from the gun.
Yeah,
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Chiefs in a nickel set for this.
Oh, wait. Don't tell me. Huh.
Oh. He'll throw it. He gets this one to Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Steelers set to punt it. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
I'm just going to run the ball.
And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Hand off now from the gun. We're working a couple yards past the line. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. 3rd and long for Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So we're through one here in the 8th. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Muscle.
Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And the Steelers will take over possession. To throw it on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy on third and short. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. Able to find Smith-Schuster here. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
At some point on offense, but our defense.
That one now on 2nd down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Oh, we love that.
All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start. It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty. Throwing from the gun here. Complete out to the right. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet. That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Chiefs could break this tie for a halftime lead. 1st down, ball at the 36. Now it's Mahomes. That finds Hunt complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
At that down and disc.
I don't want to. I'm not. Is it wide?
Pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll run here on 1st down. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 48. Has it downfield, working the left. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Butker to try the point after. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Back to throw now. Check this one down, complete to the fullback. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. From midfield on 2nd down. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. And solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. He puts some power on a deep one, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. The rest of the league, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. The Chiefs have their offense out to start this 3rd quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the 1st half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play.
I don't want to say I'm tripping. Never heard of Ryan Schauser. I don't know his name.
Complete. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. This is reeled in by Wilson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's on the move. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts it for the 2nd time this game. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
2nd and 8. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Not a crazy game.
They're throwing it. To the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's tackled for a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 43. He'll get this one to Brown. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Offense set for a 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 23. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And they're going to be looking for a little redemption after their interception last drive led to a tie ball game, 14-all. A give now from the gun. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th.
Goodness. You got Coach reading the post.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They give it to him again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And we're going to get a timeout from the defense here. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back carries here. And he gets them down to the 42. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Chiefs with a little more work to do to win it here. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Looking to throw it. This one's taken in by Hill. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. Right up the gut. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. Running it now out of the gun. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. On first down, they'll run. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least it didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And their season has one more game as he sends them to the Super Bowl. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And just as we saw the year before, and the year before that, they're again raising the trophy named for their founder and owner, Lamar Hunt, as AFC champions. And in 2 weeks, Brock, we're going to see if they have what it takes to make more NFL history. Looking to become the first franchise to win 3 Super Bowls in a row.
She's not
That
wrong,
does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
The defense won us this game. Wholeheartedly, defense won us that game. Because, I mean, we had a good... We just had 2 interceptions. That's not good. So we were really 7 for 10. Kareem had 18 attempts, you know. One touchdown for AB. Derek Johnson forced 2 fumbles. Anything is a 14. But dude, that tackle, not tackle, that touchdown from Chris Jones was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Like, that's crazy, really. Let that sink in. We're going to the Super Bowl. In Patrick Mahomes' first year. Shit. Uh-oh. or not. Thank God, we're gonna be playing. From the looks of it, we're gonna be playing the Eagles. Is Derrick Henry at least? No? Dang. No love for Henry. Alright, let's look. The Cowboys should have made the playoffs, right? Yeah, they did. They lost to the Eagles though. Detroit made it at the 4th. He lost to the Saints. Saints lost to the Eagles. Won 2 close games. San Fran beat the Falcons. It's got to be the guy with 2 forced fumbles. Yeah. I mean, Ben had a good game. I would say Ben had a good game. Ben had a better game than we did. However, our defense made up for it. Be a little faster. I want to see how the Bears do. Wrong thing. It's okay. Happens. Let's look at the passing. Tyrod Taylor with a interesting season. Dak with a good season. Aaron with a good season. Jimmy with a terrible season. Russell with a great season. Stafford with a good season. Marcus Mariota trash. Him trash. Alex Smith with a... How many touchdowns he threw? 34. Let's see. That's not Alex Smith, by the way, but... What would they have Marcus Mariota rated? Like an 80? 78? Close enough. Alright, let's go play the Super Bowl. Greatest playoff win. Better be Pat Mahomes. Oh, MVP? Okay, well, not that. That's not going to be Pat Mahomes. But Alex Smith coming in 8th. No. There's no way Alvin Kamara is the rookie of the year when it should be Patrick Mahomes. 7-2, bro. 7-2. In the white, what are they wearing? Green. Let's go with the red. Red versus green action.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Eagles, and it's coming up next.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, the Lombardi Trophy's in the building, and we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it. Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Now here's Wentz. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And they'll make the stop. A good pickup. They're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. To throw is Wentz. Aguilar on the ground. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 2nd and 3 now. Kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 3. Taken in by Smith. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Wilson's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes escapes out to the left. Now he takes it, and he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss. And the Birds put their dime package out there. 3rd down coming up. off the play fake. It's Mahomes. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's the end of one here in Super Bowl 59. Neither side's... Welcome back. The team is set, so let's get back to it. Second quarter of Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. They've got first and goal to work with. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's second and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his... And he has the catch. It's both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs start off well to tie things 7-7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming here from the 12. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. They've got first down from the 31. Running back sent in motion. Now Wentz. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the 37. Catch is made down the right sideline. A little shy of the 40 as he goes out. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Wentz to throw. Looking slant, but not complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They're now set for first and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. They'll throw it again. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Wentz. Finds him on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. To throw, Wentz. First down, and he's still going. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. Pushing for the end zone, and holds the football. It's not loose. And this is picked up by the Chiefs.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. Unfortunately for them, it was a touchback.
No progress on first down, and they'll bring up second and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it about 70 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. That's brought in by Hunt. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Mahomes on first and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taken in by Hill, right side. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Throwing again, Mahomes. Trying for the deep ball. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. On the move, hit it right. He brings it in. Touchdown, Kansas City. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Return. Here's Gibson. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Throwing from the gun. He's got Smith. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. First down, ball at the 36. To throw is Wentz. Complete out to the right. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Looking to throw. Short pass brought in.
On that first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we have reached halftime in Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment.
Now sit
Both
down.
these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Heward. These two teams have both had to deal with the long halftime to make their adjustments. We're ready to get back to Super Bowl 59. And for the call of the second half from New Orleans, we go back to Kate and Brock.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Eddie Jackson. Wow, he's dropped hard on the return by one of the offensive linemen. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now here's Wentz. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the 23. Hits him on the out route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Still sticking with the passing game. Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Headed out right. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
They did.
Here's Smith on the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
I got hit by a these are like not even just motion, like
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
like
Able to find Hurts. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Taken in by Smith. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. So we're winding down to the end of the 2024 season. That's the end of 3 in Super Bowl 59. It's Eagles football. We'll see if they can erase that deficit to win it all. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th-quarter lead. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Roll back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing from near his own goal line. That finds Hunt complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Completes this one to Hill. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. He'll look to throw it. That's brought in by Hunt. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Back to the well again. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to throw. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Setting up to pass.
Tyreek.
No luck there. That throw falls to the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them.
Like I said,
and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
But
pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. He showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Ertz reels it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 48. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Get a stop here, defense.
Now here's Wentz. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but
Come
no,
on.
that's how this one's going to end.
Come on.
And yet again, the Kansas City Chiefs have won it all. They are your Super Bowl champions.
That's cold, baby. It's the start of a dynasty. This. We know what they become. But to become up this early on, couldn't have asked for it. Super Bowl MVP.
Commissioner Goodell on stage to award the Lombardi Trophy to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Can't make that
your
up.
champions of Super Bowl 59. So that's a wrap on another incredible year of NFL coverage here on EA Sports. It was a memorable and very fun first year in the booth for myself and my partner in crime here, Mr. Brock Heward. Until next season, I'm Kate Scott. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and good night from New Orleans.
Tyreek, man. Way to step up. What the hell? Super Bowl first year. Man. Tyreek Hill got a ring. Like, let's go. Like, that's insane. It better be Mahomes and not Hill. Wow. It was Hill. Dang. Okay. Everybody knows that was. I mean, that was yeah, that was Tyreek's. Nah, that was Tyreek's game. I'm hitting him with a lateral movement, whole lot of lateral movement. Let's look at who retired. I want to see if Alex Smith retired. Tom Brady retires. Tony O'Gates retires. Chad Henne retires. Anything is possible. Carson Palmer retires. Frank Gore retired. But he wasn't on a team, so. Matt Cassell. Old ass man. Some QBs for the Chiefs retired, so. Well, Henne wasn't this early. At least I don't think. What year was it? 2021, 2022? Anyways. Nope. 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 No. All of you are gone. Except for maybe our center. Uh, 12. Yeah, buddy. Who? Kyler Murray, Nick Bosa, Quentin Williams. They have Drew Lock going. Okay, no, I was about to say Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown. He becomes a chief. I was gonna say former chief, but he becomes one. You know what? Honestly, and I don't even think this is crazy what I'm about to say. If Josh Jacobs is there, I think I would take him. But I'd have to look. Deebo Samuel. AJ Brown. I can't lie, I just love that name. Rocky Sun. Josh Allen would be a nice signing. Dexter Lawrence and Chris Jones on the same line. Like, I mean, there's just so much talent. And we still have free agency. So let's see who's all out there. Quite literally no one worth finding. Yeah, I don't think. You know what? I would sign him. 95 speed, 26 years old. Wouldn't be mad at that. Kirk Cousins, Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm not signing these guys, but I would sign him as a backup. I would absolutely sign Colin Kaepernick as a backup. And I'm going to, matter of fact. I'm going to. Willie Snead, I haven't heard of that name in a while. I'm looking for someone. Just want to see. I don't remember when he retired. Oh, he's not there. Oh well. Dude, what? You didn't want to come here? Guess I can't be too mad, but still. Look how high his interest was. They just paid him so much money. Where is he? And I just wasn't going to do all that. But I signed Colin Kaepernick, so I think we're just gonna go to the draft, if I'm being honest. And I think we're gonna start the draft. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
Every career starts as a dream.
I want to see who goes first. Oh my gosh, the Browns are actually... They suck. I should say. You know what? Let me see the top ball. Wow. You know what? I'm just gonna go my pick. Those are two terrible first round. Oh, I should have traded it. I'm an idiot. Definitely could have gotten pick 16 or pick 8. I could have got those. Oh, AJ Brown. Oh, you're still here? Yeah, I'll take you. I'll do a 3-and-a-half. Let's see if Rock Your Son goes. He didn't, I don't think. Cole Hardman. Wait, what? How fast are you? 89 speed. You had good jumping though, so. I'll draft you for that. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. It's okay, we have another pick this round. Should've got Josh Let's see if we can get like a backer or something. Tony Pollard, Gardner Minshew, David Montgomery. Alright, let me actually look at the players there instead of just taking the player. Oh, well, I'll take you. I don't care what you got to play. Hit power. They're all some hating ass people. Drew Greenlaw. Alright, I think. Actually. Six and 8. You know what? Why not? I think I'll trade away this pick. You know who just retired? Tom Brady, so I'll take this pick.
There has been a trade.
Alright. Are there any quarterbacks that I know of? No. Okay, what about wide receivers? Six, 4, 210. Yeah, Nate Davis in the third round was. But, oops. We got Rakyasan. I'm gonna call him that, even though that's not his name. Right down to 82 speed wide receiver. You're slow for any position. I think we're just gonna. Actually, no. I want to. Dang it. I wanted to play with Colin Kaepernick a little bit. Dude, that afro is actually ridiculous. But I would so get one like that. Oh, 85. No, sir. Actually, you know what? I'm not even mad at that. Let me see how it looks. Let me see what numbers are there. Because I don't know how to feel about that. Oops. Alright, we'll just do this the quicker way. Alright, we'll give you your number since Alex Smith isn't here. We'll give you that number in honor of Alex Smith is actually what I meant to say. Got the Bears pick. I got our pick. Alright, so Kyler Murray was 20. So we need 2020. Oh yeah. Hey. Oh yeah. Hey. Oh yeah. Hey. 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 Joe Burrow, Chase Young, Tua, Justin Herbert, Derek Brown, Simmons, CJ Henderson, who else? Henry Ruggs, Jerry Jeudy. Who else is here? Justin Jefferson, Brandon Ayuk, Jordan Love. A lot of good players. Clyde, T. Higgins, Michael Pittman Jr., Swift, Xavier McKinney, Kyle Duggar, Jonathan Taylor. There's a lot of talent in this. Except for you. You fell off. Like, you were literally... You fell off. That's all I'm going to say. 7-0. I don't think we could have asked for a more perfect start. Cam Newton, Patrick Mahomes. Sorry, I'm trying to... I know I'm streaming right now, but I'm also trying to get these capes for Minecraft. How have you been doing? Let's look at your stats before I give you that much money. 5 interceptions. Oops. Deflections. 27 tackles. think we're just gonna go straight to the playoffs. Oh, oh. It's okay if I didn't resign him right now, but let me see. I'm hoping I can still resign him. Yeah, all right. I'll come back to you. You're winning a lot of money. You're winning a lot of money. You're winning a lot. You're not winning that much money. You know what? I'll secure you. Hmm. 85 at 26 years old. I don't see you getting much better than that. Let's look at your stats real quick. Actually, wait, let me see if this works. Okay, well, that worked, but I don't think I'm gonna re-sign you just yet. Alright, well, since playoffs now. Ooh, what happened? We were doing great. Okay. The hell happened? Wow. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. Did someone get injured? Is that what happened? I'm willing to bet someone got injured. Unless we just didn't care, unless we were just like, alright, we made the playoffs. But why, that would make sense. We would want the first seed, would we not? Let's look at this mock draft. If they think I'm taking this guy, they're out of their mind. Over all of these, well, actually. Yeah, I would literally take, I'm taking, if I get the chance, I'm taking Justin Jefferson. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to.
Back in Week 12, the Chiefs lost a shootout in their first matchup against the Jaguars. Can Jacksonville sweep the series? The answer comes your way next on EA Sports.
Well, strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Throwing is Bortles. That caught by Manhurts. Well shy of the first down marker. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0. And this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. To try here for the extra point. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. But the road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick six. So dealing with this deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 29. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got it. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened, but then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Second down and 4. Now a play fake. Bortles rolling to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They fake the handoff. Now Bortles. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Steps away. He's got the hook up with Conley. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. Mahomes going to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline. But what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. 20. Open man downfield is Hill. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 22-yard touchdown grab. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Mahomes now to throw. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw again. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. This is caught, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. He'll drop to throw. This is caught by Hill. Now here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And going deep for Hill. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run right side with Hunt. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. Still on his feet. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Chiefs use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. This is 2nd and 8. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. They picked it in the end zone. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.